Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Siboga TV, which is your number one online political channel. Who is the biggest winners and the biggest losers of these circumstances, which has been plotted by the Gen Z revolution in the Republic of Kenya? Because the Gen Zs came with their revolution, hoping that they were to change the governance system of this nation, because the Gen Zs were hoping for a better future for this Republic of Kenya. But it seems that we have individuals who have hijacked this revolution of the Gen Zs, and they are benefiting greatly. At the same time, we have politicians who are going to be great losers in this revolution circumstance. So that is actually what I want us to have as a candid discussion today. But before we do that, I could request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video thumbs up. Share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then encourage them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to our YouTube channel, I say thank you. May God bless you all abundantly, because you always give us the inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. And whenever you subscribe, always remember to smash the bell button, because by smashing the bell button, you give YouTube permission to notify you so that you can watch any political content that we upload into YouTube. Now, let us go back to the topic. Who do you think are the greatest beneficiary or the greatest loser of these circumstance which has been brought by the Gen Z's revolution? I think the person who has benefited out of this revolution greatly is Raila Amolo Odinga. Because Raila Amolo Odinga is a man who has always believed that whenever he is a loser, he always goes for the handshake. And when William Samoei Arap Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua became into power, then there was a resistance from Rigathi Gachagua that this government was not going to allow any kind of an handshake with Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. But this circumstance, which has been brought by the Gen Z revolution, has actually benefited Raila Amolo Odinga to complete his handshake, which started when he was given a go-ahead by William Samoei Ruto to be the AU chairmanship if he will be accepted by other nations in the Africa as a continent. So Raila Amolo Odinga saw this circumstance coming in, and he dived into it very fast. And he said that, where do you want us to take William Samoei Ruto? Why are you saying that William Samoei Ruto must go? William Samoei Ruto is going nowhere. And William Samoei Arap Ruto, seeing that, he did it very fast. and dissolved his cabinet so that he can give space for the ODM fraternity members, some of them, to come and aid his government. So when this happened, Raila Amolo Odinga actually went forward and he handed 4 names to William Samoei Arap Ruto, and that is Wycliffe Ombeta Oparanya, Ari Hassan Joho, John Imbadi, and Opiyo Wandayi. So those names were represented to William Samoei Ruto to include them to be in his cabinet. So as you can see, the handshake of Raila Amolo Odinga and William Samoei Arap Ruto is now complete, because ODM is sharing the government with Kenya Kwanza in the so-called broad government. So Raila Amolo Odinga has actually benefited greatly from the locomotion of the Gen Zs. Also, those politicians who I have stated they are in, who have benefited because of that, they have also benefited individually, because Oparanya has been the called since he served as a second-term governor in Kakamega. Now he is in government. Mbadi has suffered a lot. Now Mbadi is in government as the cabinet secretary of treasury. So he has benefited in this locomotion of the Gen Zs. Opiyo Wandayi, who was the majority leader, he has benefited because he has now been taken up to be in the cabinet of President William Samoei Arap Ruto. So Raila Amolo Odinga and his close allies, they have actually benefited a lot because of this locomotion. Another person who has actually benefited in this locomotion is William Samoei Ruto. He has benefited from that perspective, but that he was able to look further and know that I have to hang on Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga for me to survive in the Gen Z's locomotion. So William has also benefited in that kind of this scenario. And we also have people who are losers. The first actually group, which is a great loser in their own revolution, is the Gen Zs. The Gen Zs came in as a tribalist grouping, as a leaderless grouping. They have been lamenting for good leadership. They have been agitating for good governance. But because of their revolution has been hijacked, now we can see that they have lost, because that hope they had has been depleted by the coming into the government of William Samoei Arap Ruto. And therefore, some of the things that they were championing, now the way they are going to be implemented, it will be quite slow, and others may never be implemented. So the Gen Zs have lost. Another group which has lost is the group of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Martha Karua, and Jeremiah Kioni group. So that entire group has lost a lot. Even if they have tried to identify themselves with the Gen Zs, they have tried to show that we are with the Gen Z's revolution. But the Gen Z's revolution have been deflated, because most of the members or most of the diehards of Raila Amolo Odinga, now they are with William Samoei Ruto. And that's why if you go now to Bunge la Wananchi, you will get people like Gaucho. They are saying now Ruto is like a saint to them. He's a good person because he has welcomed Raila Amolo Odinga into the government. And now they are telling the Gen Zs that just have your own what? Have your own demonstrations at your own risk. And that means the Gen Zs from the side of Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga are not going to involve themselves in the revolution any longer. And that means the Gen Z's revolution is going to die naturally. And that euphoria, which probably Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka wanted to be in, is going to be lost. So Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is losing because he had nobody who he could have taken into the government. And at the same time, because now Raila is with William Samoei Ruto, there is a likelihood, even 2027, Raila Amolo Odinga to work with William Samoei Arap Ruto. So Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka has lost completely because he was hanging to inherit the diehards of Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. So he has lost terribly. The same with Martha Karua, the same with Jeremiah Kioni. So those are the people who have lost. And also I feel that the deputy president has actually also lost, because you will find that there are some CS who are coming from Mount Kenya who have been left out of the government. And those positions have now been taken by the side of Raila Amolo Odinga. And politically, Raila is coming in to silence the deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua. Is going to watch the government of William Samoei Arap Ruto. So that's why I feel that also Rigathi Gachagua has actually lost in that aspect. And now Rigathi Gachagua is not going to choke, because those who have been brought in from the side of ODM can turn against him, can impeach him. It will be very easy now for Rigathi Gachagua to be impeached if he continues going against William Samoei Arap Ruto. So it will be easy for a motion to be brought into parliament and actually Rigathi Gachagua to be impeached from being the deputy president, and somebody can come in. So Rigathi Gachagua, from that aspect, he has lost a great deal, other than when the government was between him and President William Samoei Arap Ruto. I don't know what's your take about all this. Who do you think are also other great losers in this Gen Z revolution situation? Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to bump into this YouTube channel, I request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then you request them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And